Now in this we have to study next topic, vehicle moving along the horizontal curve road, and then we have to study the vehicle is moving along the banked curve road. So first we study about vehicle moving along horizontal curve road. So for that one, we consider the diagram. This is O. Vehicle is moving along the horizontal curve road with velocity say v. Then there are forces acting on that vehicle is frictional force. It is directed toward the center along the radius, and another force acting on that vehicle is centrifugal force. Another force acting on the vehicle is centrifugal force. So this Fs, in that case, frictional force between road surface and tires of the vehicle is greater than centrifugal force, means mr omega square. Frictional force is greater, that's why vehicle is moving along the horizontal curve road. Now if we consider this vehicle, the normal reaction acting on the vehicle in upward direction and weight of the vehicle is in a downward direction. If m is the mass, g is the acceleration due to gravity, then weight of vehicle is mg. So normal reaction is balanced by the weight of the car, weight of the vehicle, n is equal to mg. Now we know that this frictional force is greater than equal to mr omega square. So we also write this frictional force is equal to mv square upon r. If we consider this is equation 1 and this is equation 2, then we divide equation 1 by equation 2, then we get Fs upon n, that is equal to mv square upon r upon mg. M get cancel. Now this frictional force is equal to mu s into n, where mu s is the coefficient of friction, mu s into n upon n, that is equal to v square upon rg. n get cancel and we get mu s is equal to v square upon rg. V square upon rg. Therefore we get v square is equal to mu s r into g. By taking square root, we get maximum velocity of that vehicle with which that vehicle can moving along the horizontal curve, and therefore we get Vmax, that is equal to under root mu s r into g. We get maximum speed of that vehicle. Now if v is increasing, or for Vmax, this r goes on increasing, and also this mu s goes on increasing. So remember this, for maximum speed r increases and also mu s increases. Then there is maximum speed for vehicle which is moving along the horizontal curve road. We get linear velocity. Now for angular velocity, we can write this formula: v is equal to under root mu s r into g. We know the basic formula or basic relation between linear velocity and angular velocity. V is equal to r omega. Therefore, we write r omega is equal to under root mu s into g into r. Now omega equal to, we take square root here, mu s g into r upon this r will become r square. So r and r square get cancelled, and finally we get omega. That omega for vehicle moving along the horizontal curve road is given by mu s into g upon r. In this way we find out angular speed, maximum angular speed with which vehicle can moving along the horizontal curve road. So here we find maximum velocity, maximum linear velocity, and also we find out maximum angular velocity. Now, if vehicle is moving along the banked curve road, vehicle is moving along banked curve road, so for banked curve road, outer edge is inclined with some angle with the inner edge, as like this one. An angle between them is say theta. So at the curve, outer edge is inclined with inner edge. Now if the vehicle is moving along this banked curve road, if you consider this is the center of gravity of that vehicle, weight of the vehicle is in this direction. If m is the mass and g is the acceleration due to gravity, then weight of vehicle is mg in downward direction. Now this road surface is inclined with angle theta with horizontal. Therefore, normal reaction is perpendicular to this surface and direction of normal reaction is this one. Normal reaction can be resolved into component. Vertical component n cos theta and horizontal component is n sin theta. Remember here, this normal reaction can be resolved into component n cos theta vertical component and n sin theta horizontal component, and angle between n cos theta and n is theta, angle of banking. It is called as angle of banking. Now this n cos theta vertical component is balanced by the weight of the car. N cos theta is equal to mg. For safe speed, we have to find out v. Now horizontal component is n sin theta. As car is moving along the banked curve road, then centripetal force is acting on that car. If m is the mass, v is the velocity and r is the radius of curvature, then centripetal force is mv square upon r. Equation 1 and equation 2. Dividing equation 2 by equation 1, we get n sin theta upon n cos theta, that is equal to mv square upon r upon mg. Get cancel, n get cancel, sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta, that is equal to v square upon rg. theta is angle of banking. So this angle of banking will become tan inverse V square upon Rg. So with the help of this formula we can find out angle of banking, that is equal to tan inverse V square upon Rg. Now with the help of this formula also we find out shape speed of that vehicle. V square is equal to Rg tan theta, and by taking square root both sides we get shape speed of that vehicle moving along the Bank-Ricker road, that is equal to under root Rg tan theta. So in this way we find out shape speed of vehicle with which vehicle can moving along the Bank-Ricker road. Now we have to find out minimum speed of that vehicle with which vehicle can moving along the Bank-Ricker road. So as vehicle is moving with minimum speed, then vehicle move towards this point O, but it is balanced by the frictional force between road surface and tires of the vehicle. That frictional force is given by Fs, and that frictional force can be resolved into component. Vertical component is Fs sin theta and horizontal component is Fs cos theta. Now we have to find out minimum speed. As speed is minimum, then vehicle moving towards O, but it is balanced by the frictional force, and that frictional force can be resolved into component Fs sin theta and Fs cos theta. Now again, these n cos theta and Fs sin theta both are in same direction, both are balanced by the weight of the car. So we write n cos theta plus Fs sin theta, that is equal to weight of the car mg, equation 1. Now this n sin theta and Fs cos theta are opposite to each other and balanced by the centripetal force. So we write n sin theta minus Fs cos theta, that is equal to mv square upon r, equation 2. Again divide equation 2 by equation 1. We get n sin theta minus Fs cos theta, that is equal to mv square upon r upon n cos theta plus Fs sin theta, that is equal to mg. Now again mm get cancel. This Fs is frictional force, and that frictional force is equal to mu s into n, where mu s is coefficient of static friction, n is normal reaction. Then this formula will become n sin theta minus mu s into n cos theta upon n cos theta plus mu s n into sin theta, that is equal to v square upon rg. Now divide each term by n cos theta. We have to divide each term by n cos theta. Then we get n sin theta upon n cos theta minus mu s n cos theta upon n cos theta upon n cos theta upon n cos theta plus mu s into n sin theta upon n cos theta, that is equal to v square upon rg. These n get cancelled in each term. Sin theta upon cos theta, that is equal to tan theta minus mu s. This cos theta get cancelled upon, again this cos theta get cancelled, plus sin theta upon cos theta is tan mu s into tan theta, because this sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta, that is equal to v square upon rg. Now by rearranging this one, we get v square is equal to rg in bracket tan theta minus mu s upon 1 plus mu s tan theta. This is the value of v square. But in that case velocity is minimum, so we write minimum velocity of vehicle moving along the Banker road, that is equal to under root rg in bracket tan theta minus mu s upon 1 plus mu s tan theta. So we get minimum velocity of vehicle which is moving along the Banker road. For maximum velocity, we only change the sign as like this one, rg as it is tan theta. Instead this minus we write plus mu s upon 1, changing sign, plus will become minus mu s tan theta. Now for both these cases, if we take mu s is equal to 0 for minimum velocity and maximum velocity, if we take mu s is equal to 0, then we get velocity of that vehicle, that is equal to under root rg tan theta. For each case we get same relation, v is equal to under root rg tan theta. In this way we study about the vehicle moving along the Banker road. Remember all these formulas for NEET JEE CET exam regarding to the chapter rotational dynamics. Now we stop here. Thank you.